Everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Jimmy Butler is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Kuminga. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got the opening field goal of the game for the Warriors. To the paint, here's Wallace. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Butler. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Holmgren with a screen on Curry. And it's Wallace penetrating. Green with the block.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here are the Warriors now. Shots good from Butler. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Gilgeous Alexander against Butler. And it's SGA missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Green, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You love how physical Green is willing to get, enduring the foul and finding the bottom of the bucket.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Free throw, no good for Green. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Shots good from Butler.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Mitchell against Kuminga. Mitchell with it. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Wallace has got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And look at Butler. They're just attacking the rim. Really skilled at drawing the contact and creating fouls.
And the first one at the line is good. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started. And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside, Kuminga. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And he gets the bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Butler from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got 12.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 17 points a game last year, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Now here's Holmgren. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for Gilgeous Alexander.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Textbook defense from Green, still one of the game's best defensive players.
Curry against Caruso. Curry with the bucket.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 10-point game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. In third, the Thunder.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Here's Curry. The kick outside to Butler. Out to the right wing. Kuminga, bounce pass. Hartenstein against Curry. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 10. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Outside, SGA. On target from 13 feet.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous Alexander made it pay off.
Warriors leading by 8. Now Pajemski. Last time 14 points for him. Green with a screen on Caruso. Curry's shot is off. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Pacers. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Here's Pajemski. Still scoreless. Inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Mitchell kicks to SGA. 13 feet away. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Come get it, come get it.
Pajemski with it. Now here's Curry. Launches from deep. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Banked in off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
As his career progresses, Holmgren will expand his passing skill.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Al Horford is checked in for the Warriors. Buddy Hield comes in for Jimmy Butler. Up top, Hield. Defended by Caruso. Green with a screen on Caruso. Hield can't hit.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Mitchell. Holmgren right side. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. 5 to shoot. Over Curry. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Now here's Green. Horford in the post. Working on Holmgren.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Puts it up from 15. Warriors with the rebound. So when it comes to the league's premier three-point specialist, Buddy Hield, RJ, is one name that quickly comes to mind.
When Hield is on the floor, his coaches and teammates want him to shoot the ball because when Buddy is dialed in, oh boy, he's dangerous.
Now here's Caruso. Still without a basket. Holmgren outside. SGA kicks to Mitchell. Back to SGA. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Warriors leading. Green, the pass to Curry, and they pick up 2. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Gilgeous Alexander finds Holmgren. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. And then for Golden State, Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. And it's Moses Moody in for Curry. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. Caruso, bounce pass. And it's Gilgeous Alexander missing. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Hield. Now Horford. Here's Podziemski. No good from outside.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. 8 points for him. Joe passes to SGA. Inside, Hartenstein. Good work defensively by Horford. Hield left side. To the paint. Here's Moody, and it's blocked. SGA feeling it out a bit. Shoots from 14. He can't hit that time. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ripped away. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Driving in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And it's SGA missing.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Moody the pass to Hield. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wing. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Horford. And it's Podziemski in at the point. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. The Thunder shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And that one falls for Williams. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Pass to Pajemski. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. The shot missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Down low, there's Williams. He nails it, and we're tied up. 6 points for Williams.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the inside, Horford. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
So the wing on the left. Pass to Jang. And here is Caruso. Lets a floater go.
How about the edge Butler plays with? Has a fire in his eyes on defense and just always tries to shut his man down.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
That free throw, no good. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Pass the Butler. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Mitchell. Williams dishes to Mitchell. Back to Williams. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
Pass to Pajemski. Now Jackson Davis. Horford kicks to Hield. Pajemski on the wing. Wallace covering. Shot clock at 5. Horford no luck. Thunder trailing by 3. And it's SGA in the corner. Takes it from 10. Gilgeous Alexander with great positioning inside.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes for Golden State. Green comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Hield. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Butler. Crosses over, and it's blocked by Gilgeous Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Fires the three. That one no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here is Horford. Last game he had 12. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Jang. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Outside for SGA. Way outside, Gilgeous Alexander.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
To the middle. And finished off by Horford.
Bring in the heat. Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Back to SGA. Sends it back.
Always ready to make an impact defensively. Butler sees the shot forming and just attacks the opportunity to block it.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Brandon Podziemski. Inside, and Green slams it in.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the hoop, Butler, and the rejection by Jang. Mitchell against Hield. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered closely.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. Holmgren, he's checked in for Jang. And Mitchell drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside Butler. Curry passes to Green. Now Kuminga. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, over the years, Kuminga's shown a lot of improvement with his ability to catch and shoot.
SGA against Butler. And it's Gilgeous Alexander missing. Outside Butler. Sweet move. Outside Kuminga. Green with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Hield. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. SGA against Butler. From the baseline. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Warriors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Outside, Kuminga. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Mitchell passes to Gilgeous Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous Alexander.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Green with a screen for Curry. The 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Mitchell. Back to SGA. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous Alexander to the free throw line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Moses Moody comes in for Butler, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. From 12 feet out, Curry gets it to go inside.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. It's stolen by Kuminga. Curry dishes to Green. To the paint, here's Moody. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah, you're not missing from there.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Holmgren in the high post. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Quentin Post is checked in for Golden State. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. Second, the Thunder.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Here's Pajemski. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And checking out some stats for Chet Holmgren. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 15 points per, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
and he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
You see the touch Holmgren has down low. He's so comfortable attacking the rim.
And it's Pajemski in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you guys.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Wallace. Nailed from three-point land. Wallace has got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City. Curry against Wallace. Pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Holmgren. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Holmgren's got 10.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Mitchell against Kuminga. From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Shai Gilgeous Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Well, I think for the Warriors, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Warriors.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Wallace. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Mitchell in at the 3 spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. Butler kicks to Kuminga. Butler on the wing. Gilgeous Alexander covering. And Post gets it to go. Post has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Warriors. Wallace with a screen for Mitchell. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Steph Curry. Last season, he played outstanding. First in free throw percentage, and he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Mitchell passes to Gilgeous Alexander. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Curry against Wallace. Curry passes to Butler. Green with a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. And it's Green with the jam.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
Holmgren outside. Tipped away. Butler with the steal. All alone. Oh,
yes!
I tell you what, Butler is a physical dunker. I mean, he takes his craft seriously. I just love watching this guy take off.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, Gilgeous Alexander. 16 points for him. Mitchell kicks to Holmgren. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Butler on the attack.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Butler against Gilgeous Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. It's blocked.
Boy, Kuminga, this man is explosive at both ends of the floor. Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Green.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Quentin Post. He hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the free throw line.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Al Horford is checked in for the Warriors. That free throw good from Hartenstein. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. A 3 ball. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
The Thunder have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Green with a screen on Wallace. Curry from deep three-point land. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Thunder on D. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous Alexander. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Kuminga against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Horford sets a screen for Green. Second chance shot. That one wide left. The Thunder leading by 4. Wallace with the ball. 10 points for him. Holmgren outside. That 3 off the mark. The Warriors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Curry passes to Horford. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Horford. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
SGA passes to Mitchell. Hartenstein with the screen on Green. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Kuminga to the paint to stop the run. And the dunk by Horford.
And Horford has to run these screen and rolls countless times. That experience helps him capitalize right there.
Here's SGA. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Here's Pajemski. SGA defending. Curry wide open. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Hield's checked in.
Stay there.
Now Hartenstein. 9 points in the game so far. Wallace down low, guarded by Curry. Wallace misses. Warriors trail by 3. And here is Curry. He's got 12. Here's Kuminga. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Hartenstein. When you want a momentum swing, RJ, get Jonathan Kuminga in there. He can do the job.
We know that, Kevin, because we see his energy shift in the game. He defies expectations and even sometimes gravity with all the things he can do on the floor.
And the first one drops.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
All free throws good from Kuminga.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Wallace against Curry. And it's Wallace penetrating. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to Podziemski. Curry deciding where to go with it. Shoots from the elbow. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Caruso sets the screen for Wallace. 5 to shoot. Here's Hartenstein. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry from deep three-point land. And again, no good by Golden State.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. No good with the triple.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Healed against Caruso. Here's Podziemski. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Mitchell outside to the inside. Wallace. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Curry against Wallace. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Curry. Trying to end the drought. Steph, perfection from the arc.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. Shoots over Podziemski. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Green with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Kuminga. Oh, wow!
That is powerful. Oh, that was nasty. Kuminga showing some flair on that jam.
Holmgren outside. .149 left to play in the third. Hartenstein with the screen for Mitchell. And the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Zhang comes in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And SGA's subbed in for Mitchell. Then for the Warriors, Al Horford. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Kuminga. And it's Moses Moody in for Stephen Curry. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. Horford sets a screen for Hield. Goes up at the stripe. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Warriors, 4th.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors trail by 6. Inside, here's Jackson-Davis. Lays it up off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Joe. Outside for SGA. And the 3 off target.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Now here's Hield. Here's Podziemski. SGA defending. Here's Moody. And he's good on the 3 ball. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. That's good from Gilgeous Alexander. Good on both.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
Here's Hield, and that one goes long. It'll count. No good on the shot. Shai Gilgeous Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wings. Horford is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Podziemski in at the 1. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Can't give him too much grief for that one. He's been mistake-free for the most part.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Butler. The Warriors shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. 13 feet away. Some solid defense there from SGA. Oklahoma City shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all.
That's a key foul. That's his fifth. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Thunder?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
The free throw drops for Caruso. Warriors trail by 6. Over to the left wing. Pass to Hield from outside the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Joe. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in. Joe's got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City. Out to the wing. Caruso with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous Alexander, the fast break chance. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now, here's Moody. Defended by Caruso. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. That one misses for Moody.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
SGA with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. Caruso looking for an opening. And the Thunder another 3.
Oh, this is big for Caruso's confidence. When he's hitting from deep, oh, he looks to score even more.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Hield. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
You talk about Alex Caruso. Here's a guy that fought for his spot in this league. He gives 100% effort on every single possession.
And he can't get the first one. For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for Jang. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he's good on the second. Here's Curry. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
And Horford wide open. He shoots. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go. Now, here's Moody. Covered by Wiggins. Moody the pass to Horford. On the wing, Hield. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Hield's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors.
And that's what Hield is paid to do. Stretch the floor for this offense.
Joe with it. SGA double team. Wiggins inside the line. Good work defensively by Horford. Warriors trail by 8. Curry with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Guarding Steph is difficult, and it's exhausting.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
Double team on Gilgeous Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Jackson Davis in the corner. Hield sets the pick for Green. On the wing, Hield. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Hartenstein. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Warriors trail by 3. In the corner, Moody with it. Curry on the wing. SGA defending. And it's blocked by SGA. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous Alexander's game.
Curry kicks to Green. Three-pointer, Hield. And the Warriors, another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in. In for Aaron Wiggins. Mitchell comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And Golden State also making a change. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Pajemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. And it's the Warriors with the ball. And it's the Warriors' ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now, here's Moody. Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Defense is right there. Here's Hartenstein, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
First free throw is good. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Golden State's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Podziemski finds Curry, and the wide-open shot from Green. Misses the three.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
It's good. And the Thunder lead by 3.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now Podziemski. Curry passes it to Green, and Green slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Nails the 16-footer. SGA's got 26 points.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Here's Curry, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Golden State. Quentin Post is checked in for Moses Moody. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Brandon Podziemski. And both free throws good for Curry.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Mitchell against Kuminga. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's Mitchell missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Butler. Butler hammering it home.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Post. The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. With some arc, Butler kicks to Green. Pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Lets it go from the wing. And it's SGA missing. The Warriors leading. Butler deciding where to go with it. Outside, Green. Wallace against Curry. Over Wallace. Kuminga on the follow. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
SGA against Butler. That one good for 2. SGA's got 4 this quarter.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
And how about that composure from Kuminga, answering the call when his team needed one.
That free throw good from Kuminga.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Mitchell against Kuminga. He gets it to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Butler up top. And And there's the dunk.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
That one drops.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. Now SGA tries it from 16. That one is off. Here's Golden State. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Green. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. Holmgren in the post. He's against Green. The shot is good!
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
Here's Green.
Yeah, easy call.
First one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Holmgren. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. Mitchell, Hartenstein. Oh, strong tip-in.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Holmgren. Another chance.
Clearly a foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that trims the lead to 6.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Now Curry. They double-team Curry. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 8. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Fires the three. Rebounded by Kuminga. And here is Green. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. My teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had tough matchups. They manned up, and at the end of the day, we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.